say pedal forward, and the boat just gets up and flies, and we would slam it over to this cliff, because there was nowhere else to go. And who knew? Nobody had ever been over there. And there was this whirlpool kind of effect. Like it goes around the side of the thing, and this big whirlpool thing picked us up before we hit the cliff, and before we fell in the hole, and it skimmed us around the whole rapid and dropped us out on the bottom, and we didn't even get wet. And so we paddled over to the beach, and one of the guys got out of the boat and threw up, so I knew he was excited. And this other guy gives me a big bear hug, and he said, "You saved my life." And I said, "Yes, I did." And then he said, "You know, I'm going to really take care of you, man. I owe you a ton." And I had this very uncharitable thought at that moment that he was going to give me a lot of money, and what I should do from now on is do that run, because I'd scare people so badly they would give me these huge tips. But he said, "No, you know, you feed a man a fish and you fed him for a day. You know, you did that fish thing. I don't even know what the rest of it is. I stopped listening to it right there. Whatever about the fish." And he says, "I'm going to teach you to invest." I said, "Well, I don't, that's great, you know. I don't have any money, but it's nice of you to offer." And he goes, "Well, it's not about the money. It's about knowing how to do this stuff." And he said if he was broke, he would be rich in 10 years. So I was sort of interested by that, right? I mean, I was making no money. I thought, well, how long does this take? He said, "Well, why don't you come out to my house in La Jolla, California, and I will show you." And so I went out there, and he got me real interested in it. And then I apprenticed to the guy for about a year. And then I went on my own, and I made a whole bunch of money. And 5 years later, I retired and just went and hung out and goofed off. And that was my. And by the way, all of my friends assumed, you know, after I got wealthy, that I'd been running drugs out of Colombia or something, because couldn't possibly be doing anything legal. And I wasn't. I was investing. And what had happened was I'd gotten into a school. The School of Investing is actually quite well known, but everybody thinks it's called like the buy and hold school of investing, right? You buy and hold. Everybody knows about that. And the best known advocate of this is the guy that taught the guy I learned from, whose name is Warren Buffett. You guys familiar with Warren Buffett? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's not Jimmy Buffett, it's Warren.